Well, the new snow looked inviting, but the air temperature didn't exactly cooperate.
Skiers in Vermont forced to stay inside the lodge at Mount Snow. It was so cold the resort closed the lifts. Still, workers on the mountain are optimistic the conditions midweek will be perfect. Eric Fisher joins us now, and I got to be honest with you, Eric, in the lodge is where I do my best skiing.
Yeah, I've seen illusion there once or twice. We talk about the winds being a big issue out there today at those higher elevation ski areas. When you start to get in some of the exposed terrain, wind like today is plus the cold, not a good combination. Boston did not get to its record low for the day, but Worcester tied. When it comes to high temperatures, boy, today is about as cold as it gets. It only hit 10 in Boston. That was just after midnight. The rest of the day was in the single digits. Worcester hit 1, a new record for the date as well. And those temps have actually come up a little bit compared to what we had this afternoon. Worcester was at 2 below this evening. Now it's 0. Boston's up to 8 degrees, 9 in Chatham. And we have that cold air that's starting to depart New England slowly. It'll get flushed out over the next 36 hours or so. Some milder air gathering across the middle of the nation. That'll be heading in our direction, and we'll really start to feel it by Wednesday evening as the wind goes south and starts to bring about some change. Now, we have had some snow showers throughout the day today, but mainly looking at Cape Cod for the overnight. We've had these ocean effect snow showers from Provincetown down across the lower Cape throughout much of the day today. We've got a coating to an inch or so, and a few towns could get up to 2 by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. So just be cautious. Definitely going to be some slick conditions outside. As for the cold, wind chill values still below 0 tomorrow morning, about 5 to 20 below 0, but it will start to relax as we head into the afternoon. The wind gradually calming down, still gusty tonight, still pretty breezy tomorrow morning. And then we see slowly that relaxation as we head into the afternoon, and especially by tomorrow evening. So all told, there's going to be some progress as the day goes on. So the morning is bitter, temps in the single digits with a sub-zero wind chill. By midday, it's a little bit breezy, but not like today. And we do get into the 20s. A lot of sunshine out there. And the big thing for tomorrow, I think, as we try to clear up some of these sidewalks and roads, is that salt will be a little bit more effective. That road treatment, when temps are in the single digits, doesn't do much like today. Tomorrow, a little better opportunity to take care of business. Now, on Wednesday, temperatures climb through the 30s and reach the low 40s by the evening. In fact, they continue to go up on Wednesday night into the 40s as rain continues to move into the area. Some heavier rainfall Wednesday night into Thursday, and we see a temperature spike that could even hit the 50s in parts of the area. Rain is going to be an issue here, as well as the warming air, because we've had this deep cold. We're going to bring in the milder stuff, plus more moisture. There's going to be a lot of expansion and contraction when it comes to a lot of the pipes, some of the infrastructure around the area. We'll have to watch that carefully. And a lot of standing water as well. That ground is really frozen. It's covered in ice. You add 1 to 3 inches of rain, there's going to be a lot of standing water and some flooding issues to go along with it. So it's very messy, even if it's not a winter storm. We should get in the 40s by Wednesday evening, around 50 on Thursday. The best chance of topping 50 will be from the Boston area south and east, down across the southeastern corner of the state and Cape Cod and the islands. So we'll be watching that trapped water as well as a lot of warming air and the heavy rainfall, all producing some issues. Now, as we head into the end of the week, things will start to freeze back up after all that rain on Thursday nights. A more seasonable Friday in the 30s. Looks like upper 20s on Saturday to start the weekend, and we should see at least some scattered snow on Sunday. We're watching that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame to see if the storm tries to develop. It looks a little bit interesting right now. Guys, back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you.